Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We like to focus on local business from time to time here, and one business is a person after my own heart, talking tech with Sandy Benson from Custom Audio Visual. Thanks for joining us, Sandy.
Thank you so much for having me, Jane.
Well, it's coming on. It's going to be Super Bowl time, so today's talk is TV. Everybody's looking for that moment to get that high-def service in there. You got any specials going on for them?
Well, as far as specials, you know, the TVs right now are awesome, and they're great prices. They are very affordable, and the picture quality is just terrific. We're doing the majority of our TV sales in LED sales, and the LED just has a crystal clear picture. And I don't know if you've seen the sizes of them lately. They're just they're minimal in
so easy to mount on a wall, over a fireplace,
terrific.
Wherever you want.
They're terrific, and basically no matter where you hang them, the picture quality is really, really very, very nice.
And the cables, just a couple little cables snake through from the back, doesn't mess up your decor, or you can actually sell them the whole entertainment package, can't
Right,
you?
we can do the whole entertainment package, and sometimes it requires a little bit more work than just a couple of wires. You know, there's new ways to hook things up, you know. Every year something changes, and now the big thing is HDMI, and that allows the picture quality, audio quality, things to be much improved.
So if you get a high definition, you pay your cable company for the high def TV service.
Right.
That comes in, but then you have to have the right cable to get from the cable box into the TV, because every place you can lose quality.
Exactly. You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
So if you're finding yourself daunted by all this stuff, your guys are there. How does it work? So I come walking in and say, make that TV happen in my house. What do you do?
Well, usually we start with a walkthrough. We make a time convenient for you. We come to the house. We see the scenario, where the TV is going to be located, kind of what size will fit the room properly, where it's you know, how the wires will basically snake through from point A to point B with you, if there's audio equipment, where that equipment is housed at, and then we do a small estimate quote. From there, it can be changed or added onto or reduced, whatever you're really wanting, and upon acceptance, we come in and we do the work, and at the end of it, hopefully you just press a button and it's good to go. We really push universal remotes for our clients, and
so you don't have to have, this is the one for the DVD player, this is the one for the you have one sleek
device, and
some of those devices have a lot of buttons there, but you guys will talk us through all that, right?
Well, it's not only we talk you through it, we customize it. You know, we look at the client, we ask them, what is it that you use? What channels do you like to watch? What are some of your favorite things? We can actually program favorites into that remote, so it's not a matter of doing 3 different steps to get there. And we really try to work with the customer, make it to compatible for their system.
So comparing that experience to going to some big box store and buying some cheap big TV, and you get it in and say, oh my, what do I do with this now?
Right, and in their defense, they sell a range of televisions. They will sell from the very entry-level television that are still the 720p, which is of course the minimal amount of
and that's the resolution. How many lines per inch?
Exactly.
So that's the lowest resolution. It's still high def, but it's the lower high def.
It's the lower high def, and then you go up to the 1080p. And again, in their defense, they do carry many brands, many levels. But what they don't always tend to do is give you the backup information, and that's where Custom Audio Video, and we actually have a store located in Sheridan Park, and I've got salespeople and even the people that come to the house, because a lot of people can't always get out, and so again, we come to the house, and we're available by phone, however you want, but we can talk you through what exactly is going to be your needs, and we want to make sure people aren't buying something that's obsolete or not kind of future-proof, or that they understand what it is they're actually getting. And a lot of times in a big box scenario, they're not really getting all that information.
So yeah, you help you make the right choices.
We
not
hope.
do
We
something
certainly
that's gonna
hope
come
to.
back
Yes.
and bite you
Yes.
later on.
Exactly.
All right. So if you want to host a big Super Bowl party and this is your time, you say I'm going to get off the stick. I'm going to go do it. So what's the basic thing you would recommend for somebody?
Well, first of all, you know, it's kind of that motto, bigger is better. You know, I mean, obviously, the largest screen that will fit in the room would be a terrific idea to start with.
But it's possible to go too big for a space, right? So you can give them some calculations.
We can do the calculations. We can help them figure that out. We go according to their seating and you know what the content's going to be, where it's placed. If it's in an armoire, if it's placed on a wall, we can figure that all out and make it comfortable viewing for the family.
Great. So you get it all in there, and you'll make sure we're not embarrassed when our friends come over and we're flipping.
No. We want no embarrassment. Absolutely. Again, very important, the content. So if you do have a high definition set, you want to put the best signal you can through it, and you want it to be a high definition signal, and you can get that through the cable company. You can get it through satellite. And
you don't care. You don't recommend one service provider over another. You work with all of them.
We work with all the providers, and locally, you know, the local providers. I know Time Warner and Hargray carry quite a few of the high definition channels, and again, they do carry local channels. So that is the plus over sometimes a satellite system that you don't always get local.
And you can get WHHI.
That's right, and WHHI,
right.
Exactly. So yeah, the content is so important. It's just like people buying DVD players or saying, well, I have this existing DVD player, but I do want a high definition TV. Well, we need to tell them that, you know, the Blu-ray player, the high definition Blu-ray player, is going to be the best. That's going to be the best component to work with at high definition TV.
And that's really not all that much money. If you're going to spend $1,000 on a TV, another,
you know, all
100
of these,
and change.
Yeah, and all of these things have been priced so affordably. You know, I mean, I remember I always have somebody come in the store and say, you know, Sandy, I remember when I bought that 40-inch plasma and it's this thick, and you know, remember it was $10,000, and I'm like shrinking going, I do remember, you know, I mean, it was, you know, 10, 12 years ago.
But that's technology. If you're going to be on cutting edge, you're going to pay that price up front.
Exactly. If you wanted to be the first one to have it, you paid the price for it. So now, I mean, you're talking about 60-inch LEDs for, you know, somewhere around $2,400 to $2,600, and a Blu-ray DVD player, you know, somewhere between $200 and $225, depending on if it streams video or not. That's the other thing. A lot of these TVs have streaming capabilities, as well as the DVD player. Have Blu-ray DVD players have streaming
your Netflix
capabilities.
Or any of those,
exactly,
right?
But you have to have a wireless system, you know, or a router. You have to have things connected to make sure all of that's
Wi-Fi network
right.
in your
exactly,
house, which
exactly.
More and more people are getting now. I think,
the majority of people have those.
And then that will link up with your Apple stuff. I'm a big Apple Mac head. So
yes.
So the Apple TV. Wow.
The little Apple TV, what an affordable little piece. It's like $99, and we're not an Apple dealer, but we of course can integrate any of the Apple products with what we do in the way of Control 4 systems, which is a affordable integration system. Crestron, which is more the Cadillac integration system. But we can take all of these scenarios and just integrate it with the Apple TV.
So the takeaway is, if you're our audio-visual provider, even if we have other devices that you don't carry, you can help us integrate it so it all works together.
Right.
And that's really the daunting challenge for a lot of people.
It is. That is. And that, again, takes us from not being the big box store. We customize things for our clients. So we find out what it is they have, what it is they may need to add, and then how it needs to work simply for them.
Wonderful. Well, it sounds like there's lots to do in TV and these coming up. So look forward to having you back next month with another technical topic. Maybe bring one of your tech guys here, and I'll try to make him speak English.
Yes,
and then,
yes.
We will go on.
We'll try to get it as simple as possible.
Wonderful. Sandy Benson, Custom Audio Video. Thanks for sharing, and we'll see
Jane.
you on the air for the big game with high def at your house, hopefully. We'll see you right back here on Talk of the Town.